What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the RabidMining YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be updating the firmware on this IPOLLO V1 Mini ETH miner. Now, we did look at it the other day and we could not mine Ethereum Classic. I have got some comments saying that you talk to IPOLLO support and they do have firmware that may allow you to do it. Now, actually, they said that they could, but we'll find out. So I'm just doing like a video documentary here to showcase, IPOLLO support and everything. So they did give me a latest firmware right here, which you can see to download. I did a bunch of confirmations. What miners does this all work on? Yada, 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 and other things, which I'll fast forward to. And then just trying to get some confirmations here. I did ask what firmware this was all able to work on in terms of miners. I didn't really get a straight answer, but they did say theoretically, ETH devices can support mining ETC, but we need to ask the back-end technician how to operate. You can try to upgrade the firmware first, and we're also asking the technician to give you an answer on how to operate. We know how to operate this thing. We just want to see if we could actually get this to work on ETC. They said in theory, yes, but when we first started this off as well, they also asked me, where was it? How can I do for you? Please change the miner configuration to mine ETC. Did you have try that? Remember, they're from China or something, so a little bit of a language barrier. But we did know, just like the Jazz miner, you can swap between ETC or Ethereum because ETC is ETC hash, not ETH hash anymore. And I did not have the option to do this on this specific miner. This is why I am going here and asking for firmware. And I also wanted to confirm, because when I downloaded the file, it had various different firmwares in there, and you can see they confirmed this is the file that you update through the web browser in order for this to work. So we're going to have video documentation here that this is what they told me to do, which file it is to use, and if they brick it, it's their fault. No, we're doing this for science, guys, but you know where I'm getting at here. If this bricks, this came straight from support, and they probably told me something wrong. So now that I know which file and everything I got to use, getting it straight from IPOLLO support, I unzipped everything here just to show you guys the files that are within this zip file. So we do have a squash fs firmware.bin, which is the file that they want us to use to update the firmware through the web browser. They also have a squash flash bin, so I'm not sure what that one's for. Then they also have the SD cards. If we look into this, and then you can see, yeah, it's just an SD card type of image if you wanted to flash this with an SD card. So I don't know what the Nano C11 and all this is, so I really hope this is the right miner. I did get them to confirm it. I mentioned the miner I had multiple times. So let's update this and see if it bricks. So I am logged into this specific IPOLLO here, and I just want to point something out from another comment person. I did have this limited in my fans earlier, and it was sitting around 52 degrees. And it sounds like anytime you get over 50 degrees, this does actually start to lose hash rate. It kind of throttles itself. So I just put everything to auto, got rid of that. It is a little bit louder now because the fans are ramped up, but I have been noticing increased hash rate here. So we were guessing about 280 mega hash before. I've seen a constant 330 upwards to 400 mega hash on the current effective. Now, it's only been a couple hours, but I am gaining a little bit in my average as well. So we are seeing a little bit of increased hash rates here, but I am going to have to wait a full 24 hours to see if that works. But I can kind of confirm here that this does start to throttle above 50 degrees Celsius. So that's kind of interesting here. Now, where's my page? Okay, we're going back into here. All right, so let's actually flash this now. All right, so I am on the firmware upgrade section of this miner. I'm going to click on flash image. Actually, I'm just going to cancel this. I'm going to confirm I'm logged into the right one. You always double and triple check. Yes, this is my ETH miner on FlexPool. So we're going to go back into the firmware again. Remember, if you're always in any type of doubt whatsoever with anything like this, because I don't recommend upgrading firmware unless something is broken in your miner. This miner is mining just fine, so I wouldn't do this. But I do want to know if this can swap to ETC or not. And if not, maybe there'll be an upgrade in the future for them to do so. But we're going to go to flash image. We're going to browse now exactly where we got this. So downloads right here and the very top one, open it up. So squash firmware bin, okay, open, and oh my gosh, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Upload. I clicked it, guys. I clicked it. Everything's about to die now. Okay, what's going on here? The flash image was uploaded. Below is a checksum and file size listed. Compare with the original file to ensure data integrity. Click OK to continue. Oh, I got this straight from them. So we're just going to, I don't know, these numbers are different. Don't know if it matters or not. Keep settings and retain current configuration. Yes, continue. Do not power off the device. All right, guys, here we go. So we will come back when the flashing is complete. Okay, it finished. I'm about to log right back in. Let's see if anything has changed. Okay, so we got our original Chinese writing and everything back. So we're going to have to move this into English. All right, we can read again. So that's a bonus. Miner configuration. Oh, look at this. Select coin. Guys, ETH or ETC. Okay. Very excited here. So we do have the ability to swap to ETC now. All our pools are gone, so it's mining whatever it wants. So obviously we got to get rid of that. But I'm going to move this to ETC right off the get-go. Now let's get all my pool information here. What was I on? I'm on Wooly Pooly, so I got to head on over there now. So let me just type in Wooly Pooly here. Ethereum Classic. Let's go back to the start. We're going to hit connection. Select pool type, solo mining. Canadian, copy that in, go back into our pool. Now we're just going to get rid of this complete stratum here. We need our worker name. So that's simple. I have the same thing. Where's my Flex pool? Same address, because I use crypto.com. They use the same address for everything. So now for my worker name, we're going to put in my address plus, I guess, V1 mini. And I want my password to be X. And then I'm going to get rid of all these pools here. Get rid of all this, all that. Gone, gone, gone. Oh, gone. Now we're going to save and apply. What's this? More options. I don't know what that is, but we're going to save and apply. Now we're changing everything up. We're going to go solo mining ETC. We're going to give it a few minutes to ramp up here because it does take about 5 minutes or so for it to begin mining here. So let's go to the information just to make sure everything's starting up. Refresh. I just heard the fans kick off. We're at 1 second here. We don't have any get works. But yeah, when it comes to mining Ethereum, it does take about 5 minutes and 10 seconds or something to kick in. And now we'll just wait for it to do its whole process again. All right, guys. So it did take about 4 minutes and 14 seconds. But I do have 1 accepted and 0 rejected shares. When we did try this last time, we were getting full out rejected and 0 accepted here. So I'm just going to refresh now. It's been 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Checking the pool, and we are live at the pool now. So this legitly can mine Ethereum Classic now with a firmware update. So what does that mean? Well, it looks like it justifies the price because this is quite a bit more expensive than the ETC Mini, but it is 300 mega hash. And we get like an extra 10 years worth of mining Ethereum Classic on this now once Ethereum is gone. So let's just actually have a quick look at the DAG size on Ethereum Classic. So how long do we actually have at 6 gigabytes? It will hit around 2032 and we're sitting in 2022. So yes, we have just shy of another 10 years utilizing this miner. Now, obviously it could blow up or something before that. We don't know about the durability yet. But in terms of DAG size, we can last till March 25th of 2032. Okay, we may have got too excited too fast. The fans wound down here after about, we can take a look at the miner configuration here. It's been about 7 minutes. Let's do a refresh. It happened at about 5.5 minutes. We're at 8 minutes now. We haven't found another share yet. We're down to about 44 watts at the wall, so it's not really doing anything. We're losing hash rate at the pool, and you can see we're having a downhill slant here going on in terms of hash rate. So there's some type of issue going on. So I'm going to let it run for maybe another 5-10 minutes like this, and then I'm going to do a system restart, and we're going to see if anything happens. All right, so it's been 10 minutes and 2 seconds. We have not found a share yet, but I just heard it ramp up, and it is at 244 watts at the wall right now, and it's doing its thing. In terms of going back onto here, we can see we're kind of getting some angles here, so things are starting to happen. But again, I'm going to give it, 5-10 more minutes and see if it starts to die or not. And if it does, I will start restart it or something. We'll figure something out, but I'm going to let this run for a little while. And look, you can see this start to climb. So we are gaining hash rate. Is anything happening at the pool? I'll give it a quick restart. So it's still nothing really going on at the pool here. We haven't found another share. I'm going to refresh that. So we found 2 more shares now. So hopefully this thing starts running. That was really weird. 4 minutes, which was a minute faster than it takes to get mining Ethereum. And then it just quit like at the 5-minute mark. And then now it looks like at about a little over 9 minutes, we're now ramping back up and it's mining Ethereum Classic. So again, we'll let it sit and I'll come back in a little bit. All right, guys, so we're hanging out at 28.5 minutes here. We have 43 accepted shares and 0 rejected. So it does look like once this thing spun right back up again, we are up and live mining Ethereum Classic. We can see our hash rate has been climbing. And then at the pool, we can see it's picking up as well. It's going to take some time to ramp up to that 300 mega hash. We are certainly kicking around the 244 watt range. So about what we see when we're mining Ethereum. It makes sense. They're kind of close to the same algorithm. But yes, this IPOLLO V1 Mini 300 mega hash model can legitimately mine Ethereum Classic now. And that extends its lifespan for another 10 years. So it does look like ETH hash as well as ETC is within mining algorithms on this with the latest firmware. Remember, you are currently going to have to contact IPOLLO to get this firmware because on their website, I don't think they have this latest version uploaded onto their website yet. So keep that part in mind. All right, so we did just future-proof this miner. Now I'm just going to jump right back onto Ethereum because that is currently the most profitable coin to mine. So I'm just going to get our stratum here, copy that over, jump into our miner. Where are we at? Miner configuration, swap out the pool, copy that over. We do need our port here. 4444, and always remember to change your algorithm. So we're going back to Ethereum. Oh, I got to do it all over. Okay, so make sure you switch your coin. It looks like it saves each pool for each coin, so that's a bonus as well. So we got to do this all over again now. So we're just going to come into here. 4444. We're going to get rid of this, put in the X, and then while we're at it, we're just going to get rid of everything because we don't need these other pools. You should set secondary and third dairy type of pools. Third dairy, that's not really a word, but it's a word for me. I'm going to need my address here, so I'm just going to jump right back into the main dashboard, copy my address, worker name, period, now V1 Mini, and we should be up and rolling. Ethereum, we got our address, everything looks good, save and apply, and it's going to update this, kick out, and begin mining on Ethereum again. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I will see you on the next one. Rabid out. Thank you for watching my video. And if you haven't seen one of these, be sure to check them out. And if you already seen them, maybe you missed something, might have to watch it one more time. And if you just let it play in the background, that's all right as well. I do try to live stream every weekend as well as every couple days during the week. So be sure to be subscribed so you don't miss that. As always, have a great day.